top of the evening, you heard me? And I gotta go here because it's time to go here, bro. I gotta go here because it's time to go here and turn me up right quick, you heard me? Turn me up if they've been trying to stop your shining, water you down and, baller block, you heard me? Because let me tell you something, bro. They been trying to make it rough on me too, you heard me? But you know what I'm saying? Listen, bro. I trust God and I know God and I know He got me, you heard me? And sometimes God can't show you who He is sometimes but through trouble, you heard me? And I'm going here, bro. I'm on the right side of justice, dog. That's why I really don't be tripping. I know it's a test. Like, bro, this scary to me, though. You heard me? It's scary because a lot of people, bro, not understanding, like, when you got a gift, you heard me, that God gave you, and you got a calling on your life, boy, if you answer your call, you gonna go crazy. You heard me? And bro, listen, I ain't lying. You heard me? I love enlightening people. I love doing it. You heard me? Even when I was in the street, even though I misled people to hustle harder, selling drugs, but I always like to hype the scene up. Now they took my gift and I'm using it for the right. You heard me? And the closer I got to God, He didn't let me tap into some more gifts. Right? But like, you heard me? You got to take the bitter with the sweet. You heard me? And I'm going here because, bro, let me tell y'all something. Don't let nobody out here tell y'all talk cheap, you heard me? Listen, bro. Don't never let them tell you talk is cheap, dog. You listening? Bro, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Call those things as not as though they were, you heard me? Listen, bro. Stop worrying about how it's looking, know who looking. You heard me? God got to test your faith before He bless your faith. You heard me? Listen, bro. God have to test your faith before He bless your faith. You heard me? And I'm going here because I want you to continue to talk your talk. You heard me? Walk in your truth so God can protect you. And listen, bro. You going to attract your vibe. How you moving, how you thinking, how you living. You going to attract your tribe, dog. Just be yourself, you heard me? Come from the heart, you heard me? Come from the heart, you heard me? And talk your talk. You heard me? And do it to motivate. You heard me? Do it to motivate to bring the best out of people. You heard me? Because a lot of people, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, you heard me? They done try to water me down and stop me from talking. Listen, bro. When you got a calling on your life and God and let you know this your gift, this what you do to inspire people and draw souls back to God. Listen, if you shut up and let them make you fall, God gonna shame you. You gotta go through all that. You heard me? When you got a anointing and a calling on your life, bruh, this attracts spirits of envy, jealousy, hatred. You heard me? Greed. You heard me? Cause they know what come with this. You heard me? They know what come with this. All they see is the riches you gonna get, the blessings you gonna get. They ain't understanding, you heard me? You see the glory, you don't know the story. You see where I'm at? They ain't never been betrayed by the whole family. They ain't never been almost set up and killed by people you thought had your back. You ain't never laid up there and had a woman you love to death sleep on side you, go to your job, have sex with all your co-workers and turn all them against you. You ain't never had this done to you, so and they be scared for you to talk to their girlfriend. So imagine something like that go on. You heard me? You ain't even ready for all that. You ain't ready for that woman you love to death go in your neighborhood, have sex with all your friends and your family members. I'm telling, what if this really true what I'm telling you? And I wouldn't have never did that to my worst enemy. This God is my witness. I see it right now. Give us some money. You heard me? Like, because it woke me up because I could tell you my lesson I learned from that. I told you I was super weak for pleasure and kind of like still is, but I'm stronger because of that lesson I learned. See, God told me, He said, what you do? You want to run behind? He said, I got some good sex for you with a cold heart. You heard me? Now do what I say do. I let them embarrass you and shame you like that and bring you to ground zero. I got a calling on your life, boy. You heard me? Yeah, this how it's going down. So nobody could stop me from talking my talk. And don't let them stop you from talking yours. You heard me? So I'm going here. Let me go to the book. Let me go to Saul. You heard me? Samuel. First Samuel And I'm gonna go to 1 Samuel 17th chapter, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna read verse 30 and 31. And he turned away from him toward another and spoke in the same way. And the people answered him again as before. When the words that David spoke were heard, they repeated them before Saul. And Saul sent for him. Listen, I'm going to repeat it again. And he turned away from him toward another and spoke in the same way. And the people answered him again as before. When the words that David spoke were heard, they repeated them before Saul. And Saul sent for him. That's how your gift will make room for you. You heard me? That's how you got to have a heart like David. You got to be bold enough to speak up and stand on what you're saying. You heard me? And get what? You're going to touch the kings and queens all across the world. They're going to tap in and see about you. You heard me? Even though they're going to have people hating on you because they know you really deserve to be at the top because they done heard you speak too. They know this, you heard me? So they be having people that done had a thrill of power, then did all kind of stuff to get to the top. And it's like you about to jump from the back to the front. But they don't know none of the injustice you went through. They don't know none of it. All you see is this glory. You heard me? You ain't ready to go to every job and your anointing so strong. People have to attack you. These ain't even them. It's the spirits that's on them. The spirits of greed, the jealousy, the envy. These spirits that's on these people. These people thinking this, them coming up with these suggestions. That's the devil giving them suggestions. They so weak-minded, they doing everything the devil tell them to do. The devil will make you hate somebody you supposed to love. Make you try to destroy somebody you supposed to protect at all costs. Make you get jealous of somebody you supposed to be learning from. You heard me? But who want to hear that when they out their mind? You heard me? So I'm here to encourage you. Talk your talk. You heard me? When God put that on your heart, do that. You heard me? And don't worry about me. Listen, I got a situation, you heard me? And I was going to bring this to the light too. You know, I had a business partner, right? Y'all tell me if I'm wrong, you heard me? I had a business partner. And me and this woman never had sex with each other, talked to each other on the phone. She in another state, I'm way out here. We never dealt with each other on a sexual level. We didn't talk and stuff. We never sit around each other, hugged each other, none of this. Couple of months, you know, we was hollering. She helped me start the clothing line. By me didn't want to act like I was fake in love with her, she stopped the clothing line. You heard me? So now, you know the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, she claimed we ain't sell nothing off it, you heard me? I'm just putting y'all in my business, you heard me? So, just know, you heard me? They trying to make it rough on your dog, you heard me? But I think they all fake, you heard me? Like young Jesus said, so be mindful of that. And just continue to support me, bro. You heard me? Support me, share my videos, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's in you heard me? Like, you already know, you heard me? Fresh needed right now, you heard me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, and I don't even want to do this. You heard me? But I'm gonna leave my chime account on here, and y'all get at me if you can get at me, dog. Like, real talk, you heard me? So, stay up. Yeah, I'm driving a what you call right now too. I'm doing the what you call that, bro? I'm doing that what you call that? Damn. What you call that? The what you call them, dog? I'm doing the what you call that? DoorDash, you heard me? I'm doing that right now, so be mindful of that, you heard me? Just get at me if you could get at me, you heard me? If not, you heard me? Like, you know it's still good, you heard me? But support the movement, you heard me? And that's what's going on out here, you heard me? Support the movement, you heard me? And it's gonna get greater later, you heard me? Stay up, stay focused, you heard me? I love all y'all, one.